Virabhadra, the fierce avatar of Lord Shiva, and the birth of genetic engineering in ancient Puranas. In today's captivating video, we unravel the enigmatic tale of Virabhadra, the fierce and powerful warrior born from Lord Shiva's hair. But is there more to this story than meets the eye? Join us on a mesmerizing journey as we explore the ancient myth of Virabhadra and uncover its astounding connection to modern science genetic engineering. Welcome to the Project Sanatana channel about the distant, forgotten, and most importantly glorious past of Bharat. In the ancient scriptures of Hinduism, the story of Veerabhadra's birth is a fascinating tale that can be seen as a metaphor for the concept of genetic engineering. From a scientific perspective, this story of Veerabhadra can be interpreted as an allegory for genetic engineering. The act of plucking a lock of hair from Lord Shiva's head and creating a powerful warrior from it can be seen as a representation of manipulating genetic material to create a new life form. If we see the original story, according to the legend, in ancient times, there lived a powerful royal sage named Daksha, who was also the father of goddess Sati. From a young age, Sati was deeply devoted to Lord Shiva, the ascetic god of destruction and transformation. Despite her father's disapproval and hatred for Lord Shiva, Sati's love and longing for him only grew stronger. She would meditate and perform severe austerities to win Shiva's heart. Witnessing her unwavering devotion, Lord Shiva was moved and reciprocated her love. They eventually got married, and Sati became the beloved consort of Lord Shiva. The story takes a dark turn when King Daksha organizes a grand yajna, sacrificial ritual, and purposely excludes Lord Shiva, whom he considered a wild ascetic and an outcast. He did not invite Lord Shiva and Sati to a grand yajna he organized for all the gods and goddesses except them. Despite Lord Shiva's advice, Sati decided to attend the yajna, driven by her love for her father. When she reached the event, Daksha insulted her and Lord Shiva in front of the entire assembly. He criticized Lord Shiva's way of life as Shiva is the one who lives in the graveyards, and questioned Sati's decision to marry him. Unable to bear the humiliation and disrespect towards her husband, Sati was filled with grief and anger. She revealed her true form as the divine goddess and condemned Daksha for his arrogance and ignorance. In her emotional state, she invoked her yogic powers and immolated herself in the fire of the yajna. This tragic incident led to Lord Shiva's intense grief and rage, resulting in the creation of Veerabhadra and the destruction of Daksha's yajna. The story highlights the consequences of disrespecting divine beings and the power of love and devotion that Sati had for Lord Shiva. Learning of Sati's tragic death, in his fury, he tears a lock of his hair and throws it to the ground, from which emerges Virabhadra, the most fearsome and fierce of Hindu mythology. According to Shiva Purana, he is depicted with multiple arms and heads, carrying various weapons like swords, tridents, axes, and other divine instruments. His body is adorned with serpents, skulls, and sometimes a garland of human heads. Veerbhadra's complexion is dark or blue, and his eyes are fiery red, reflecting his intense rage and power. He is often shown with a third eye on his forehead, representing his spiritual insight and divine knowledge. Veerbhadra's appearance is meant to convey his formidable and destructive nature as the fierce manifestation of Lord Shiva. Virabhadra marches to the yajna that King Daksha, Sati's father, is performing. He is accompanied by a fierce army of bhutaganas, demonic attendants. As he enters the yajna, his immense power and fury cause the gods and sages to tremble with fear. Even Lord Brahma and Lord Vishnu are left astonished and humbled by the sight of his ferocity. In a fit of rage, Virabhadra causes chaos at the yajna, destroying the sacrificial offerings and disrupting the entire event. He beheads King Daksha, the chief of the yajna, as a punishment for his disrespect towards Lord Shiva and Sati. The story of Virabhadra illustrates the uncontrollable power of Lord Shiva's anger. and the consequences of disrespecting him. It also emphasizes the deep bond between Lord Shiva and Sati, showcasing the intense love and devotion they shared. Veerbhadra's appearance is a symbol of the destructive force of anger and highlights the importance of controlling one's emotions. From a scientific perspective, this story can be interpreted as an allegory for genetic engineering. The act of plucking a lock of hair from Lord Shiva's head and creating a powerful warrior from it can be seen as a representation of manipulating genetic material to create a new life form. In modern times, genetic engineering involves the manipulation of an organism's genes to introduce desirable traits or remove undesirable ones. This process often involves the use of advanced biotechnological techniques such as gene editing and cloning. The birth of Veerbhadra can be seen as an ancient way of explaining the concept of genetic engineering, which is now a reality in the scientific world. It reflects the human desire to harness the power of nature and create new life forms with specific characteristics. However, the story of Veerbhadra also carries a cautionary message about the consequences of tampering with nature. In the Hindu myth, Veerbhadra goes on a rampage and wreaks destruction, causing destruction and chaos. This can be seen as a warning about the potential dangers of uncontrolled genetic engineering and the need for ethical considerations in scientific advancements. Overall, the story of Veerbhadra's birth can be interpreted as a metaphorical representation of genetic engineering, reflecting the human fascination with manipulating genetic material to create new life forms and the responsibility that comes with such power. It serves as a reminder of the complex ethical and moral issues surrounding scientific advancements, and the need for careful consideration and respect for nature and its inherent order. The tale of Veerbhadra is a powerful story that highlights the complexities of Lord Shiva's divine nature and the significance of love, devotion, and righteousness. It also emphasizes the consequences of arrogance and disrespect. As we delve into this ancient myth, we are reminded of the timeless wisdom and profound teachings of Hindu mythology. Thank you for joining us on this captivating journey into the world of Hindu mythology. We hope you enjoyed the fascinating tale of Veerbhadra and the valuable lessons it imparts. If you found this video insightful, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to our channel for more captivating stories from ancient India.